Welcome to Soul Soup. I'm Dr. Janette Freeman, here to dish up a little food for your soul, some warmth for your heart through a spiritual activation process, and a little bit of high vibrational teaching to lift you into the higher realms. Our class is continuing. This is part 3 of the spiritually imagined life. And the intention and purpose of this is, first of all, to understand we are always creating. Life is perfect. It's creating out of our consciousness. Universal mind is working in and through us at every moment. And we have a higher self. I call our I am presence, our connection to source, our true nature. We want to wake up and live more and more from this higher self, from the higher vibration, from the higher realm, from the 5D self versus the 3D self. However we want to verbalize and understand this, we want to open up energetically and live from this higher self. And be able, automatically, we will manifest and create life from the higher viewpoint as we continue to tap into that energy and live from that higher self. So life is manifesting, creating out of the consciousness that we maintain most of the time. Many times in our past, we've lived from our conditioned nature. That is our mind, our conditioning, our genetics, the way we perceive life, the way we were raised, fear-based, limitation-based. And this is an exciting time. We have the ability to wake up and live from the higher self, and to start to clear and release just these old chains, these old patterns, these old seeings. And it does not have to be so hard. It's not. We're clearing. This session today, we will do a clearing session, and we will do a spiritual activation session so that you can start seeing out of the eyes of your own I am presence. Not only seeing out of that, but begin living from that. So as we work in the higher realms and the higher vibration, you're going to be able to manifest from a higher place of love and light and abundance. Last week we did talk about love, or that process was on love, and in specifically to relationships as well, which is one form and expression of that. And today we're doing this spiritual activation process to activate within us the memories of what it is to live from a vibration of greater abundance and support. So many times in the world, and we look around, we think of that as money. In the higher realms, it's not money. That's the way we trade in 3D, right, in this world. But and that's what shows up depending upon our alignment with the vibration of abundance. So in the process, we work on the inner planes, right? And so today's intention and today's process will be about tapping into your I am presence and its vision for you and your ability to access the energy of abundance, freedom, support, safety, right? This energy of full-on abundant support. We're not alone. So I want to share a dream with you that I had this week. It was very profound, and I feel like it had a great message. I've been thinking about it all week. So in this dream, I lived at the top of this mountain, and every day I would drive down the mountain, down kind of this curvy road to go down into work. And halfway down this road, there was a fence, a gate in the road, and I had to stop, and I had to get out of the car, and I had to unlock the gate, open the gate, drive my car through, get out, close the gate, and lock the gate and get back in the car. And it was kind of a process. And one day, as I was driving back up the mountain, I saw another car come down, and they drove right through the gate. Like, they drove right through the gate, and the gate just kind of dissolved. And then when they drove so that they could just move right through the gate, and then it came right back in. It was like a Harry Potter moment, right? It just dissolved into like nothing, so the softer energy, so the car could move through. And the car it was like it didn't even see the gate. It just went right through the gate and went on with his life. And then the gate looked solid, and I was going to have to get out of my car, right, and open the gate. And I had a moment there where I was like, oh my gosh. And so I learned too. So I drove through the gate, and then I went right through the gate. It was no longer stopping me, right? So the next day I went down, got right to the gate. And this time I slowly just kind of like went through and noticed that the gate totally dissolved. I got out of the car, and I'm touching this gate, and I'm watching the gate just let my finger go right through it. Let my finger go right through it. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I've got to tell everybody that gate is not even real. That gate's not real. So as it doesn't take a lot to figure the meaning of this dream out. The fear. So we're living up on the mountain, right? We live in consciousness, and then we got to go down into this denser world, this 3D. So we go into meditation, or we have these moments, and we got to go live our life down in this world, this dimension, this cause and effect. And we really think that our fears are really real. And the only way they dissolve is like when we walk right through them. If we see that, we only can see that they're not real. First of all, we see other people walk through it. That was a good indication in that dream. See somebody else do it before you. And then you do it and realize that these fears that we hold are not really real. They're in the collective consciousness, they're in our psyche, and they're not real. We want to see through them. So today, in our focus, we're going to clear some of these energetic fears that are in us. Your higher self is going to do the work. Your higher self wants to be expressing, creating, expanding through your expression. So it's going to do the work to clear away the fears, blocks, limitations in order to align with that vibration of abundance and freedom and absolute support. So that will be our intention today, to experience that. And I hope you're ready and more willing to just work with your higher self and allow your higher self to do this process and to be able to clear the blocks that are in the way so that you can merge and be your own holy I am presence. So let's start to prepare for our process, should we? That's right. So take a deep breath in. Just bringing all of your attention and awareness right to the inside of you. Tapping into that present breath is always that first step in connecting to your essence, to your higher self, to the I am nature, to the source. connecting to the breath, let us start to move into our own I am line. That's imagining that there is a beautiful column of light right within you, coming from high above the head, coming down front of your spine, anchoring the base of the spine, moving out into the earth. Just bring your awareness into a line, into a place of center point, of stillness, of getting a sense of an up and down energy, moving up and down with your breath, a vertical energy, aligning with the higher self, imagining this beautiful golden river of light. Thank you to one of my wonderful new mentors, Alea Dow, and her work in energy work. She's been wonderful. You can check her work out. And just moving into this center line and using your words of I am. I on the in-breath, am on the out-breath. Accessing your source code, I am. When you say the words I am, it's your real name. It's been given through inspiration for me to see that I am is your source code. And the more that you say it with consciousness and use it in your meditations and in your breath, I am. It's like it starts to wake you up and take you upstairs into your higher self. Words matter. So I on the in-breath, am on the out-breath. I am. I am. I am. And if it's possible for you to close your eyes, let yourself relax even more and bring awareness that there is this beautiful golden light right within you. And even though the higher self is not in a distance away from you, because of the nature of our mind, the visualization of moving up, I particularly like. It allows us to kind of let go of the old and let it dissolve off us as we move up. So we'll go ahead again and use the metaphor and the imaging of moving into a beautiful golden elevator that's going to take you upstairs. It's going to take you right up into the nature of your higher self, who you truly are. And this beautiful, magical elevator is going to work with your higher frequencies and higher energies and the ascended masters to clear and release those particular belief systems, energetic ties, old lifetimes that have to do with fear around support, fear around money, fear around abundance, fear around freedom. Any sort of any sort of fear, which is a part of your past and history, it's time to release it and let it go. We don't need it in the higher realms. It's not real. Just moving into this light and imagining this beautiful elevator and taking a step right into it. And as the door closes behind you, we invoke and call upon the Ascended Master Saint Germain and the beautiful violet flame to fill up your elevator. Come down around your head, around your neck, your throat, your shoulders, your heart, your belly and abdomen, down through the pelvis and hip area and legs, and filling the entire elevator right now with violet light. That's right. Invoking this cleansing, powerful energy, releasing. We call upon the higher self of each one listening to this now or on the replay at any point to clear out fear around money, fear around abundance, fear around creating, fear around your own freedom. Any fear the higher self knows is at work right now, clearing out of your psyche, mind, chakras, every part that no longer serves you. That's good. Letting that start to clear more and more. Noticing the elevator is going higher now. It's going to go up to the 100th floor, but notice that it's going up to the 10th floor right now. At the 10th floor, stopping for a moment and now letting all of that shed right out of the bottom of the elevator, just having it drain out of the bottom of the elevator. Anything, all that old energy, let it go. That's right. And then allowing that elevator to start again, and it goes up to 20. Invoking the Ascended Master, working at the level of the higher self with each person listening to this, accessing past parental and genetic strands of fear around money and lack and limitation. So parents, grandparents, great-grandparents, in your genealogy, in your line, we invoke the higher self to clear anything around fear, around support, abundance, and flow. Letting it go, inviting the higher self to dissolve that now. That's right. And feel it just drain right out of the bottom of your elevator. As you feel lighter and lighter, it's a natural indication you just move up, moving up to 30th floor, 40th floor, 50th floor, and at all times your higher self working with your Ascended Master team to clear and release and let go anything in a past life, anything around lack and limitation that's still lodged, any fear around money, support, freedom, any fear around any of that, just letting it go, inviting the higher self to do this work. That's right. You're going higher and higher. You don't need any of that fear. It doesn't live in the higher realms. So just letting it go. You're moving up now 60, 70, 80. And just invoking at the level of the higher self, invoking and asking your Ascended Master team to just clear away anything seen or unseen that is blocking you in any way out of your physical body, out of your physical surroundings, out of the people around you, any of their fears no longer attaching to you, cutting those ties of other people's fears. Okay, cutting the cords and ties of other people's fear, cutting the cords and ties of the illusion of obligation to align with other people's fears and belief systems. Cut those ties. We're in our own line. We're here to model that right, beautiful energy of abundance and freedom, support. That's right. Feeling lighter and lighter as the elevator moves up. Feeling so much lighter, violet fire, violet light, just lighter and lighter as you get ready. Elevator 90th floor and then 100th floor, and the doors open now. And as the doors open, just become aware of light, so much brilliant, warm, comfortable, but bright light. And as you step out of the elevator and step into the light, begin to feel one with this light. And as your eyes get used to the light, I want you to see right there in front of you, imagine is your own higher self. And for today's purposes, imagine this higher self looking like you, being your own personality, your own whoever you are, except for in the future ascended state. You as a future Ascended Master. You as one with Divine Source. And as you look at that brilliant being, female or male, looking at that brilliant light, saying to yourself, I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. You as the ascended master self. There's no fear there. There is absolute connection and oneness and knowing of your absolute support with the universe. Freedom, abundance, joy. And I want you to walk towards that higher self and keep just saying, I am. I am her. I am him. I am that. Getting closer and closer and closer. And invoking at the level of the higher self, inviting and asking to merge with your future ascended master self right now. That's right. Seeing out of their eyes, feeling what they feel, feeling the energetic tone of what abundance feels like. Spiritually imagining from the higher self, what is abundance? What is abundance for you? What do you want to imagine and create? What is that energetic signature? What do you feel like? I know for me, it feels like flow and creativity. It feels like freedom. It feels like being one, letting and allowing creativity and flow and service and energy to express without worry, concern. Being that ascended self on earth now, staying anchored in that. What is it? So, as we're going to have a minute or two of silence, I want you just to align with that. Ask this higher self, what does it imagine for you on earth, in your earthly self? To imagine and create, where you just simply keep feeling this feeling of support and abundance, freedom, whatever it is for you. Ask your higher self and align with its vibration. And don't be afraid to choose a picture in the human world. Don't be afraid to choose more money if that's what you want. Choose it. And use your powerful words of I am to claim it. So just feeling into what it feels like and just saying, I am that I am. I am her. I am. I am. I am full abundance. Let's just sit in this high holy vibration for a couple of minutes. That's right. Staying, I am that I am. I am. I am that. I am. I am. I am. I am. I am. I am. Just breathing into that. And as I speak this powerful prayer of affirmation, I invite you to just know this for yourself, any part of this or your own, that I am one with this source. This infinite source is everywhere present. There is no place where it does not dwell, does not exist. this infinite life and infinite love and absolute abundant energy. And I am this. And I speak my word of power through the power of the mighty I Am Presence. I am claiming full-on energy of abundance and freedom and joy. Complete support. I command through the power of the I Am Presence to see magical manifestations of abundance and support right now, manifested in the earthly realm, in the physical realm, so clear, so powerful, and so magical that I know without a shadow of a doubt it's because the I Am Presence within is creating it. I claim the magical and powerful life of God, of the Holy I Am Presence, manifesting amazing, wonderful experiences now. I align with my divine authority from and at the level of the higher self, commanding and cutting away any old fears that no longer serve, cutting them away through walking right through and staying in that higher vibration. Right now, I give no energy or thought to the world's manifested fears. No, I give no energy or thought to that grand fear that is making its play on the planet Earth. No, I stay aligned with the higher truth, one life, one power, one infinite source, awakened consciousness, awakened joy, awakened support, safety supply. This is the truth, refusing to buy into the prevalent screaming of fear that seems to want to grab people's attention. No, I align with the higher frequencies of the higher self now. Breathe that in, breathe it in every part of you, breathe it in your line, breathe it right here in your center. It is anchored inside you. You can even put your hand on your heart and feel and know, I am that I am. That higher self of me, I am that. I bring it into my physical form. I manifest it into physical form, bringing your awareness right down here into physical form, feeling the expansion of this golden light right within you, feeling your groundedness right here in the material realm, bringing your attention right back to the 3D world, your room, looking around you, really right here and anchoring and bringing in all this higher self knowledge into your life, into physical form right now in your room, wherever you are, wherever you're listening to this, to know without a shadow of a doubt, fear is not real. And right now you are anchored in the spiritually imagined life of greater abundance and support, claiming it, being it, and being so grateful to see it and to experience it right here, right now. Bam, yes. And so it is. And so it is, and so it is. And taking that deep and holy breath and bringing it in right now. I hope that was good for you, because that was way good for me. So just bring it in. Thank you so much for joining us for this. I hope that you will be sure and share these amazing tools that are out, that you can receive these processes. It's powerful energetic shifting. And I want you to know that you can contact me, that I do these sessions. Why not have a personal session if that's something that you need? You can shoot me an email, contact me, and we can do a lot of clearing in one session. Also, I want to thank those people that have supported this programming so that we could make this available to people on Sunday mornings. So I want to thank our people that make donations. We have some wonderful, generous tithers, and I'm really grateful for them. That makes this work. So if you're interested, if you got anything from today's process and you want to give an exchange in order to participate in that exchange, then please, there should be a donation link. It's tax deductible. You'll get a statement at the end of the year to your email box. So please make a donation to this nonprofit, the Oneness Center. And stay in tune with me. I'd love to hear your comments, and I would love to hear from you in any shape or way. Thanks again for your donations, and thank you for staying connected to your own higher self and going out in your own life and manifesting that energy of greater love, joy, and abundance now. So many blessings. I'm Janette Freeman, grateful that you're here with me on Soul Soup this morning, and I wish you a wonderful, wonderful week, and I'll talk to you soon. Namaste and blessings.